it actually streaming on YouTube now? I don't have to press the start live stream. Interesting. All right. There, because I can't see that. Let's see. That's live. That's good. Take that. Close that out. Close that out. Should be good. Should be good. All right. OBS. Okay. Test 1 2. Alright guys, hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching on Twitch, hello again. And if you're on YouTube, welcome. We are continuing our watch party with My Dress Up Darling Season 2, Episodes 9 and 10 this time. And yeah, it's getting really good. We are close to the end. I believe it ends on episode 12. I don't think there's a 13th episode. I think there's only 12 episodes. And yeah, so we're getting right to it. We got 2 more after this, so next week's gonna be our last. Next Sunday is gonna be our last watch party for My Dress Up Darling. After that point, I'm gonna have to pick a different anime to watch stream with you guys. Well, watch party, have a watch party with. I might go to a retro anime, or I might just continue streaming an anime I'm currently trying to finish. So I won't be in episode 1 or anything, but we'll get to watch it. As you can tell, I am not in my usual long sleeve and hat. Yesterday I did pretty much a full day of streaming on Twitch, and it was just nothing but gaming, but it got really hot really quick in that, and I have the fan like blasting in my room. You guys could probably hear it on my mic catching up, but I am not gonna turn my fan off. I'm pretty sure the audio is fairly good enough anyway, even with the fan running. But I hopefully you guys are not that nitpicky with the fan noise. I mean, if it's too loud, then let me know in the comments, and I'll turn the fans off. Okay, but I was really hot in that outfit, so I didn't know how long I could last in it. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, like always, the stream is gonna not consist of any of the videos, maybe a little bit of the audio, very low volume, because I don't want to get any copyright issues or anything like that. I'm trying to do better with copyright, because when I was younger, everyone be pirating everything. Everyone be Monkey D. Luffying around and just like pirating everything. So everyone ignored the whole copyright thing. So I try to do my best with no copyright stuff, but it is what it is, and sometimes life is too hard and the government just pushes you down even more. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this stream. I told you guys I was gonna do like an art stream this weekend. Things got super busy. I did my full on gaming stream yesterday. I wanted to do more today, but I had to really update my Discord. If I have time later tonight, assuming I don't go into work early tomorrow, which I am assuming I probably will be, then I will squeeze in a drawing sesh tonight. And And yeah, I'll plug in my iPad. I even charged up my iPad too, so it's all ready to go and stuff. So the fact that I couldn't get around to it just reminds me how much I could actually do in one day. I can't do that much. Like there's so much I want to do, and I couldn't do everything, especially specifically today. You know, um, and I was supposed to go over like movie stuff too. I saw one battle after another by Paul Thomas Anderson. That was a really cool movie. And I feel like I need to give it a good synopsis. I might actually go see it again so I could have another refresher and just to catch anything that I missed. But it's a very strong movie. If you're a big movie geek like I am, and watch movies all the time, then go watch Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie. A couple of my favorites from his is Phantom Thread and There Will Be Blood. And if you like Licorice Pizza, that's also a good one. I'm gonna adjust my lighting real quick, and then we can get started. So we're gonna do Relax, maybe. That's a good one. Maybe. TV time. Yeah, that's good, right? That's good. That's good. Everyone like that. All my awesome viewers that will be watching me in the future, because I don't have any right now. Cry. All right. Yeah. Updates on anything. So real quick before we start, let me update you on all the stuff. So what I was able to get done this weekend and today, on my Discord, I managed to get a good chunk of some of the roles in. I have a few new followers. If you're watching, followers, hi followers. Chat on my Twitch, and I'll see your chat because that's what I'm looking at right now. I was able to fix some of the roles, but because I have some members, I have to give them the role because the questionnaires only really apply to like new members. So I'm assuming the wonderful 7 members that are in my Discord don't mind me just giving them pretty much most of the generalized roles. So and then all the new members could actually go in and pick their roles and do a little quest for me before they actually join the server. That's pretty much done. Next, I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to add in Spotify or at least some music stuff, and we'll play some music. See how much I can get away with that. Try not to do, all the copyright stuff. Try to do royalty-free music. But I mean, if there's a way for me to cheat the system, I'm pretty sure people have figured it out. And who knows? Maybe we'll listen to some K-pop Demon Hunters. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I was able to update some of the language barriers on my Discord. So I did a lot of the languages. So there's some things you can't say, can or can't say, like follow for follow or all that stuff. So, or like any of the slang words, like very heavy, like curse words and stuff, can't really use on there. Still, there's a ton of them, so I haven't written all of them down, but I'm slowly getting to them. I have a whole list. So I got that done. And so the next step is planning on events, learning how to do events, and the whole music application thing, and scheduling. Those are probably the 3 big things right now. There are probably other little things that I need to do, but those are the next 3 big goals that equate to my social medias and stuff. And as that continues, I'm gonna keep streaming on Sundays at 6 o'clock for Anime Watch Party. At least I know I could keep that consistent. And like I said, every other weekend. So not next weekend, but the following weekend, we'll do another long form stream with more gaming and hopefully art and movies and stuff like that. Next Saturday, I'm going to go see Tron Legacy. Or is it Tron not Legacy, Tron Ares, right? Tron Ares, the new one that's coming out. I'm gonna go see that with a buddy, and maybe we could talk about that too. but I still that would be on the following weekend. So I have to put in a talking point on YouTube about one battle after another because we need to talk about that. And I'm thinking like my YouTube channel will be mostly for like movies and anime catch ups, so like movie and anime reviews. I think I'll coordinate with anime manga with Twitch and YouTube maybe, but YouTube specifically for movies and Twitch specifically for gaming. I'm trying to get my TikTok connected. It says it's connected, but it's not. It doesn't show that it's connected on my actual Discord. So and then TikTok would be more specifically for like short form videos of anime box openings and stuff. Whew. Yeah, so there's a lot. It's slowly coming together. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of things to consider, a lot of things to do, and after all that is pretty much culminated and completed, then I could really hone in focusing on actually trying to market and advertise this stuff to a broader perspective. That means going out and talking with, joining other Discord groups, or like going back into my communities and Discord other servers and talking with them and being more active in the groups I'm already in, and just pushing that that grinding game so we could make this Discord and Twitch Gamma profile an actual reality. So if you don't know, my Discord focuses on games, anime, manga, movies, and art. Those are the specifics of it. But obviously there's stuff in between. So we also talked about comic books last time, which I feel belongs under manga, but like comics and stuff. So manga and comics I feel like are interchangeable in that sense. So there's that, and then art wise, broad term, personally for me, digital and traditional art where it comes to pen, pencil, and tablets and stuff. But obviously if people are creative enough to actually do like crazy art stuff that I can't, like make sculptures or something, and they want to post it on the art section, by all means go post it on the Discord art section. Or if you make music, post it on the music section. It's all a bunch of creativity in the art section. So if you're into a bunch of creativity stuff, join my Discord, hit that role for art, and then we'll start establishing an art role for that, or art community for that. And we'll the more it grows, then the more I could, I guess, how would I say, kind of like raising a child, like bringing it up, giving its values, applying some rules and ground basis for the actual the actual channel to that server. So obviously there's going to be some restrictions on certain art pieces, and then because art is very subjective, but we don't want to be too risky on Discord, right? It's also this my Discord is not very profanity heavy or very negative heavy. It's just all about support and love, and I want that kind of vibe. Just a very chill, relaxed vibe. As you could tell, even my Twitch setup is very lo-fi. My background is pretty blue-ish. Very cool colors. And that's the vibe I'm going for. So just very chill, relax. Let's talk anime, watch movies, make art, and just have a good old time. No stress. Like you come off from work and you want to just hang out on the Discord, or if I'm streaming and you want to just chill with me, this is what I'm here for. I'm your host Mango, and right now we are going to do My Dress Up Darling Season 2 episodes 9 and 10 today. So I hope you guys are ready for that. We're about to turn it on. I'm going to turn down the volume because this has some peak music and I do not want to get striked. Alright guys, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for coming on my Twitch, and thank you for coming on my YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, peace, love you guys. Let's watch this anime. And yes, I do have a big shiny forehead. how loud this. Oh shoot! Here it goes. I'm just gonna hold my mic so it doesn't capture the audio. All right, yeah, that's right. So we left off. They were in a restaurant. They were chatting up about doing like nurse cosplay, and I'm totally psyched for the nurse cosplay because I like my nurses. Let's go. And now she's calling up her old friend that was back from season 1. I honestly don't remember her name. Nope. Total rejection. Well, she tried. Got shut down. Oh yeah, her younger sister who's taller and filled up. Is that loud? It's a little too loud. She wanted to cosplay to watch. She's gonna cave in. She's gonna cave in. You're like, fine, we'll do it. Such the tsundere. Cave in. Come on. Don't do that to your sister. You know you want to support your sister. She picks up the phone. Oh my god. Oh, here goes the intro. God, such a good intro. Dang, I can't listen to it. Yeah, no lie. I think I really like the second intro a little bit more than the first one. The first one is very iconic, obviously, but I love the poppiness to this second intro. You know, I keep forgetting that Marin is very still new to the cosplay world because when she first met Gojo, she didn't even know how to make costumes and she was sewing stuff and was failing at it. I keep forgetting that. I feel like because she's a model and she's just one of the popular girls and just gorgeous to look at. I already assumed that she's part of that world anyway, but keep forgetting she's learning. Oh, the other reason why I like this intro is because she eats a hamburger at the end. That's like my favorite American food. Juju sister. Can we just rate Marian's outfit right now? It's so subtle. A a large, an overly large, dark sweater with some ripped black jeans. That's cute. So much praise. And the sister. As for some of these kids, need to really get a career field in photography or acting or even like cosmetic and makeup design and costume departments. They could all just make a movie, one big old movie. All they need is a script writer and director and an editor. They got a whole casting crew right there. Wait, they call her Marine? Oh, I said Marin. Juju's like, I'm sick. I don't want to do this. Just 7 hours. Total weeb. Second thoughts. Jeez. broken. It's like their whole world just collapsed just because they couldn't see a Reyes cosplay. She has a crush. She has a crush. She has a girl crush. That's not really explaining why. I assume they're because they're polar opposites. How does this lighting work? Cool. That's better. Not too dark. Cute outfit. 10 out of 10. It's very punk rock emo. Excuse me. I love this art style they have for the actual game. It's very pixelated, and the flow of animation is completely different. Ah, cute. I like how she's so bubbly all the time. The fact that she's dressed in a nun outfit saying to say, have him to stay. Oh no, the rain. Did you guys hear that rain? Jeez, she has an answer for everything. In a nun outfit. She's saying it in a nun outfit. You know she she, she liked the fact that she got her way. You know she liked the fact she got her way. I mean, let's be real. He's like the submissive one in the relationship. Just stay here tonight. Yeah, it's a monster energy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Too much sugar. Too much caffeine. Oh my god, he's gonna get himself sick, and he's not even going out to the train. Some Jordans. Super awesome. Oh my gosh, get your head out of the gutter. You're the fact that she just said that you just want to be a good friend. Yes. 18. No 18. Sorry. Restricted area. Because energy drinks are restricted in Japan, I guess. She needs to calm down. Oh my, the way he walks, he's just like, he's so focused. Like, I need this. Because you're a teenage girl with some hormones going on, lady. Come on, peak animation, peak animation. I love the contrast to the highlights. Yeah, right. The only other chance that you had to actually do it, you didn't do it, and that was like the was it near the last episode of season 1, where you were that succubus. You failed to do that, and that was like every opportunity you had, both of you, and y'all failed. That's point one. Point two, you're in Japan, so like holding hands takes an eternity. What makes you think you're going straight to that? Oh my god, this girl. And another thing, you're talking to Gojo here. He's not like King Rizzler or anything. You got other boys in your class that are like way more outgoing, and I bet they won't even do that stuff. This is too funny. Alright guys, so that was episode 9. We're gonna go watch episode 10. Hello, welcome to my stream. If you're watching me on Twitch, hello. YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we're just enjoying some anime. Sundays, that's around 6 o'clock. We'll usually start up a watch party. So we are now on episode, on here it says episode 22, but I'm assuming it's episode 10. Lower the volume. Would this would this anime be completely different if it was told in the perspective of Marin Kitagawa being more of like the very nerdy geeky girl that is not popular of the school? I feel like it would be a completely different story, you know, because she's just so popular, everything just gravitates towards her direction. But if it was someone who was just very reserved and just to themselves, quite kind of like I guess a female Gojo. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, what if the roles were just reversed and like Gojo was more of like the, what do you call a guy gyaru? I don't know. And Marin would be like the Gojo type. Oh man. Would he even have to really try though? Oh, here we go. Oh, what? She wants him to leave now? You don't want him to leave. She just wants to know what's in that bag. She doesn't even know. Seriously? You're gonna have an etchy scene? Gojo could literally cosplay as Gojo from Juju. Black, red, what to choose? White for purity? You're not even ready for that. Oh yeah, I forgot she wears contacts. Her eyes are actually brown. Feet shot. Quentin Tarantino's favorite shot. He's gonna pass out in the bath, isn't he? His face. PS5. The way that he's talking, he's just so tired. But he's acting like a completely different character. Exactly. No, he's just tired. I guess tired Gojo is assertive Gojo. The intensity. I don't want to hear about steps when you wanted him to sleep on over, even before the whole train accident, lady. That's all you. This is all your fault. You wanted this, that's what you got. Mother trucker. Uh oh. Oh no, what are you doing, Gojo? Oh my god. What are you doing? He's pretty handsome. He's a handsome fellow. Push him or bring him closer to you? It's weird because it's a very realistic response. 50% less. That doesn't mean anything. Well, maybe Japan is different. I don't know. I like his chopsticks. Black hair Martin. I can't see it still. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna mess up your whole system. Oh, what is he playing? Some sort of some Doki Doki Literature Club type of game. Oh no, what is this? What is this? You're clever enough. That's why your hands are outstretched. Your hands are full. Can be. I can't say. After saying that, I picked up pieces and scattered all across the floor. Oh my gosh! What are we? I forget they're looking at my mother's eyes. My mother's eyes. Apparently, my mother noticed. I wasn't with my legs. What was I supposed to do? I don't know. And it'll always be because we're family, as if nothing happened. Even then, partner wanted me to love me. My didn't. Oh man, it's too fast. Come to the bedroom. My partner. When I entered the bedroom, I will come here. He told me to my father's hands. I asked him, holding nothing on it. So I had over and over and over and over. I don't know. Nothing actually happened. Oh my gosh. He's playing some twisted game, some twisted novel game. Oh my gosh. What is that sound? That's some like Silent Hill crap. Because we're family. I don't think he needs to drink after that. He probably just stayed awake because he was scared. Also, Marin snoring. Cute. Lady. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really have to do much with the costume because it's gonna be a what, a rental costume? That's what she said. A pre-made costume. He's got a weak stomach, that's for sure. Oh man, she's doing things to her arms. I want to play a game like that. Where's that game?
Game forces you to see things through someone else's tortured psyche.
His reaction is still so fresh. Perfect.
Oh, geez,
Her
these girls.
personalities faded. It seemed all they could do was argue. As the nights went on, eating with friends became eating her friends. If she consumed them, they could become one. Her new family would never leave her.
She couldn't cook her friends. She had to eat them raw.
And the worst part was the title screen after you beat the game.
What's up with these girls? I'm playing these like very emo games. They're like poppy girls, Gyaru type.
She had a blast exploring the abandoned hospital.
But yeah, she likes the edgy stuff. What is up with that? Seriously. Well, that's that one anime that's like her favorite, isn't it? She loves her sister. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you need to seek like, oh, that's weirdly disgusting. I don't know if you can handle more, lady.
I didn't know. I enjoy spending time with you and making your outfits, but I thought that we were just friends. I'm at a loss for words here. I'm sorry. Let me think it over. Oh, today, huh? I'm actually busy with, let's see. Right. I need to practice drawing faces, so please excuse me. Today's busy too.
Mickey D's calls, bro. Gojo already went home.
She's already thinking about the worst. At least she knows she has a type.
Oh, oh no. Kitagawa. I think you should go. Oh, I didn't mean it that way.
You're frying mackerel?
I was. I know you want fried food. You mentioned craving it the other night. I figured fried fish was healthy enough. But apparently it's still too heavy to eat at dinner time. I've never gone on a diet before, so I didn't know about the timing aspect.
Why can't I just spit it out?
Sorry.
Spit it out.
You came all the way here and now you have nothing to eat.
I have this. It looks great.
Are you sure?
I can call today my cheat day.
Cheat day? Would you like me to remove the breading? I'm planning to grill Grandpa's fish.
I want it like this.
She just came from a serious scene to just like chop it on food.
That's good, but eat your vegetables too.
What are these killer flavors?
It's lemon shiso, so it doesn't need any sauce. It's healthier.
You're becoming quite the chef, Wakana.
I think so.
Certainly.
Oh yeah, yours has grated daikon, Grandma.
Nutritious and delicious. After watching Mari eat hers, my stomach's telling me to taste it.
Do it. Come on.
I couldn't prepare very much, so no leftovers tonight. I'm sorry. Well then,
Tell him. You owe me leftovers tomorrow.
Hey, Gojo. Walk with me? Just tonight?
yeah, I don't mind. Wait for me here. I'll go grab a cup.
Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? I didn't read this far into the manga.
It's been getting dark so early lately. I forgot to mention. Murakami told me. Kitagawa?
Hey, while we're here, there's something I'd like to tell you. Can I come over again tomorrow?
Of course. I'd like that.
And then the day after that?
I'll give you some money for the food.
Huh? You don't need to. You pay me way too generously for making your outfits.
She didn't do it? She didn't really do it, did she? She didn't technically say.
To be honest, but I couldn't even look him in the eye. Until recently, I've been going with the flow. I told myself if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm a big girl and I'll be fine. If it doesn't work out now, I'll be crushed. Has it always been like this? I'm so gross when I'm depressed.
What's a cute girl like you doing out so late by herself? If you're bored, we could.
Die in a hole.
She could.
I'm being such a weenie. I need to pull my head out and be myself.
She could reject them just fine.
And we have our group cosplay this week. That's it. After we wrap up the coffin cosplay, I'm gonna tell him. I have no choice. I have to. I have to tell Gojo that I love him.
Don't wait till like the last episode. Come on. I need like at least 2-3 episodes after you confess. It's, you know how it's so dumb because like rom-com animes like this has that formula that they don't ever break, and I love this one so much because of how they tell the story, but gosh, the pining. I mean, it's been 2 seasons. All right. And I don't know if there's gonna be a third season. If there's gonna be a third season, I would like that third season with nothing but romance or more character growth after the I do's. Is it just is it too much to ask? Is it really too much to ask? Maybe I should just read the manga. But I need to know where I actually am in the manga. Anyways, that was episode 10 of season 2 of My Dress Up Darling, season 2. And next Sunday at around the same time, 6 o'clock, we are going to watch the last 2 episodes, which is episodes 11 and 12. At least I think that's all we got left. Let me just double check. Yep, 23 and 24, and that's it. Jeez. I feel like the pacing in this season compared to the first season is also a lot better, because every weekend I'm just anticipating for more of the episodes, and after each episode, I think there was maybe one episode this season that I felt was a little bit poorly paced, but for the most part, it's like very bingeable. Like if you haven't watched all of season 2 yet and you want to get into it, it's like you go ahead and binge it, because like it's very bingeable. It's very easy to watch, you know. Even if it expands to like, let's say if it was a instead of a 12, a 24 episode anime, because the pacing is so good, it's like watching an actual movie script, you know. It's really, really good. Like compare that to, let's say, a classic like Golden Time. I've mentioned Golden Time before, but Golden Time, right, for example, the anime specifically, like I love Golden Time, and now and then I'll watch it, but every time I get around to watching Golden Time, it's not as it's a little harder to binge compared to like My Dress Up Darling, because there are episodes in there that I feel like just drag on with a lot of exposition and explanation, you know, and a lot of wasted space in the animation department. But that being said, it has its great highlights. It has an amazing story. It's very unorthodox. It's a lot more relatable to older generations because they're in college and all this, and then other elements that come into play with Golden Time. It is a very original anime for what it is, for a romance comedy, right, or romance drama. And this one is very much up in that same category. But the pacing of how they tell the stories compared to the manga is, you know, it's night and day. Like My Dress Up Darling compared to a lot of romance anime, even though, like I said, I don't like the fact that romance comedy anime or just in general has a you know, they have a quota to meet when it comes to like what they need to do. Like make sure that the idols never come until like the end. The pining has to always be consistent, and you know it's beat per beat of every generic rom-com out there, you know, and every generic like just I guess ecchi anime or manga, right? It's very to the beat. It doesn't break off from the beat, but the way the animators, the studios utilize their kit with camera frame, the animation, the way they tell the story, like when Marian has like she's excited about Gojo playing the game or staying over, she'll do a little bounce or something, or she's like wiping her face. So there's always constant stimulation in another part that helps carries the story, and that's what I love about this anime. Where, for example, like an episode in Golden Time, there's I think earlier in the episode when Ban Ritara, the main character, and Koko Kaga, the main female protagonist, like they had a touching moment where it should have been very defining and monumental to their growth and their friendship, and it's after they leave this like cult like area Well, they spent like over half the episode, like good 15 minutes, just sitting on grass, talking, and half the time it's just like scenery of grass and trees, and it really brings down the episode, you know. So and the thing is, it's such a good anime, but there are episodes like that that kind of just feel like they drag, you know. I bet you anything, if you gave that to a studio this generation, whether it's Mappa or Cloverworks or Square Enix or whatever, what have you, A1 Pictures, I bet you anything, because of this generational type of stimuli that we like to see in animation, Golden Time could really succeed, or could really do good for a reboot. If they ever reboot Golden Time, I think that would be one of the best choices of a reboot. I don't even like care. I'm not into the whole reboot fad. I don't care about remakes and reboots and all that stuff. But if they were to reboot an anime and it was Golden Time, there is no doubt that I would definitely hop on that train, because I think with the amount of time and effort these studios put into their current animations, especially big name ones, you know, it will tell the story completely different from the original. You know, they'll tell it in a way where it's more pleasing to the eye. The pacing is much better. You know, it's not just a drag on of exposition. You know, a lot of it will be show and tell. You know, and even if there was a lot of exposition, I bet you anything they would find a way to incorporate other things besides just trees and grass blowing to the wind, or they're just sitting on the field. You know, they'll utilize something. You know, and that's what's so refreshing about My Dress Up Darling, regardless that it's a very beat for beat basic rom-com story. You know, I bet you anything at the end she's gonna confess, or one of them are gonna confess, the other is gonna say yes, of course, Avi, and then they're gonna get happily married and have a ton of kids. It's a very basic story, but it's just how you tell it. You know, it's how you tell it. You know, that's where the originality comes in. And a lot of people like to say nothing's ever original anymore, but obviously nothing's ever original. There's originality haven't existed for thousands and hundreds and thousands of years. You know, it's just when it comes to like basic originality, like, or basic ideas and thoughts, like after that it's how you like twist things, it's how you remix things, it's how you tell the story, it's how you know, you listen to a beat or a track on a music, on your favorite music. The next generation is gonna take that beat and then twist it on their own. Did you know off a tangent now? Like, you know the song from Linkin Park, Faint, in I believe it's Meteora, the song Faint, that intro part that has the weird violin part as then the drum. So that intro part with that like that weird backwards sounding violin, if you flip it over, is actually from a James Bond movie. I saw that on a TikTok or a short form video like a couple months ago, and I was like, that is clever. Like, it's weird because it's reminiscent. I've seen like a lot of the James Bond movies, and it's reminiscent why I like Faint so much. It's like, that sounds familiar from somewhere, but I can't put my head on it. It's not until now, and I was there when the album dropped, the CD album dropped in like 2007, 2008. I don't know, whenever Meteor came out, and I'm just finding that out like in this year, you know. So it's all about remixing and how you tell a generic story. That is how you could make things your own and original, you know. But yeah, enough of that. That's all I have to say to that. Anyways, I enjoyed these 2 episodes very, very much. Oh my gosh, I really hope this season ends strong. I'm hoping it really does. I want a 3rd season. I don't know how it's gonna end though, but I feel that we are pretty much close to the end of My Dress Up. No, hold on. Let me see. Let me go grab my manga. So this is 7. This is volume 7. It's still in its plastic. See, like I said, I have the only ones that are not in plastic is volume, I think, 1 and 2. Volume 1, 2, and 3 are not in the plastic. That's where I got up to. I never really read the digital manga, but I like collecting the original, like the tradition, the paperbacks. But this is 7, and they got like 12 volumes out there, and this is the one episode in this season where she dresses in this awesome like outfit for her modeling gig. So we're about, if this is 7, we got what, 3 more cosplays after that. So 7, 8, 9, 10. We're in like volume 10, and I think there's only like, is it 12 or 15? How many volumes of My Dress Up Darling? 15 volumes. So they should they should 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they should technically, because after the Christmas part should be in third season. So they should technically have enough for one more season. It's gonna be a short season, or they could just make a 2-hour long movie. I'd be happy with that, even if it's a little over 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes, give or take. Just just give me a 2-hour and 20-minute My Dress Up Darling movie to finish it off. If 3 or 4 volumes isn't going to be enough to make a whole season. Or you can make a whole season of 12 episodes at the max with the 4 volumes left and just really milk it. And that's probably what they're going to do if they ever get a third season. But I would honestly would not complain if it ended with a Christmas movie, starting off with a Christmas celebration movie type deal, and end it off. Man, jeez, I don't want this to end. I want to keep watching it every Sunday, so it's gonna suck that it's gonna end next week. But yeah, anyway, so that is my thoughts of My Dress Up Darling currently at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, this video. If you're watching it in the future, thank you for watching this video. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and help out my channel so we could grow. Let me know in the comments below what anime I should watch next, and I will give it a shot if we have enough confirmed votes, or if everyone actually agrees on something. Or just write down what your favorite anime, your favorite rom-com, can't talk now, rom-com anime manga is. Alright guys, well, that's gonna do it for me today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Goodbye. Oh, I might be on later today for a drawing stream, depends on what time it is and what time I work tomorrow. Alright guys, bye.